Shalom, this is Yahuah Magnified, and I'm back with another informative video. Today's video is titled $35,012.19 Warrant and Debt Discharged. But before I tackle this subject, as always, I must state for the record, I'm not a lawyer, I do not practice law, and I do not pretend to. All my videos are for informational and educational purposes only. They're all facts and all truth. Nothing more, nothing less. So with that being said, guys, let's get to it. Okay, so what we have on the screen here is an email from my aunt who received documents from the state of NY pertaining to an alleged warrant. Okay, so now let's read what he states in the email. It states, NY sent this letter, sent today, to my NC address about an old warrant in 2020. It looks like the warrant is only in NY. Is there any action that need to be taken? Right, so he didn't know what the document was actually stating. Then I said, this is good news, Doc. The warrant is discharged. So basically, letting you guys know that this document right here states that the warrant was in fact discharged. But let's continue. It states, I totally missed the satisfaction of judgment. I guess reading and driving isn't good. Then I stated, yes, indeed, Doc. You the second person to receive one this month. So, as you all know, I did a video about 2 weeks ago pertaining to another one of my ox who got a $32,000 warrant in debt discharged in New York. And then I have another ox who's also in New York who got a $35,000 warrant in debt discharged. So without further ado, let's go over the documentation again as we went over in the last video so you all can see that it's all boilerplate templates that they send out when you're discharging these debts. So let's go there. Okay, so now this is in fact the document, but as stated in the last video, everything is the exact same. The only thing they changed was the debtor's name, right? Or the alleged debtor's name, the warrant ID number, the case number, and the date and the amount. That's the only thing that's changed, right? The document itself is a boilerplate template. Once you start to do everything the right way, they'll just discharge it and get it out of there, okay? So now as you all can see, again, we're coming from where? The state of New York Department of Taxation and Finance, right? You see this, you see the state of New York seal at the top right hand corner. Okay, this is in fact the satisfaction of judgment, as it states right here. Satisfaction of judgment, guys. Let's zoom back out, right? My aunt, Mr. Newbie, okay. As you all can see, he's coming from the state of North Carolina. And it was sent to him from the Commission of Taxation and Finance, who labeled themselves as the judgment creditor, right? But like I stated, guys, in order for the Commission of Taxation and Finance to be the judgment creditor, the Commission of Taxation and Finance must have loaned the alleged obligor something, which makes the alleged obligor the judgment debtor. But if there was nothing loaned to the alleged judgment debtor, then there's no way the Commission of Taxation and Finance can be labeled as the judgment creditor. And it's just that simple, guys. But let's continue. It also states what? Warranted as. Again, my aunt, Mr. Newbie. Again, his North Carolina address I crossed out. The warrant ID I crossed out. The CSMS ID I crossed out. The date the warrant was filed was December 9th, 2020. In the sum of $35,012.19 in the county of Albany, right? I also placed my watermark on it, guys, as always, so no one can come back and try to steal the documents, make videos about them, and say that they actually did this work. No. When I tell you guys that the documents are true, they are true, man. Everything that I put out, they're all facts, man. All evidence, you know. Like I tell you guys, I just don't have someone come on here with an email saying this happened and that happened, but have no documentation from the agency or the court to support what was stated in the email. Okay, so now, as you all can see, this is in fact the satisfaction of judgment. If you watched my video 2 weeks ago, I have went over this document. If you haven't watched that video, I will put a link to that video in the description box as well, so you're going to go back and watch that video so you can get a better understanding of what this document says, because I'm not going to go over it again. Just already went over it before. So basically, I just want to show you all that this document was dated April 1st, 2022, this month, this year, right? Signed by the Deputy Tax Commissioner, right? And the satisfaction of record was on March the 30th, 2020, okay? But as you all can see, it states where it says, therefore, top of the screen, right? It says, therefore, satisfaction of said warrant is hereby acknowledged, and the clerk is hereby authorized and directed to satisfy and discharge the same, as it stated in the last document, guys. So again, this is further letting you all know that these gentlemen haven't paid a dime. The numbers and the sums of money was simply discharged, guys, and that's it. Okay, so like my aunt stated in his text message, in his email, he didn't even know that it stated that the judgment was satisfied and that the warrant was discharged until I told him. Like I said, everyone is used to getting these documents from the agency and expecting it to always be bad. No, these documents are good, man. We're going to continue to apply that pressure, keep the work coming in, all right? So, again, this is just another victory I just wanted to share with you all, let you all know that this is the second person. One happened in the end of March, and now this will happen at the beginning of April, okay? Let you all know that we are applying pressure. Let's continue to apply that pressure and, continue the good fight, guys. Don't let no one tell you nothing different. Like I tell you all, this is not an easy fight, but it's a fight worth fighting, especially when you start receiving remedy, okay? So with that being said, that's all I'm going to do for today. If you all need my help, hit me up at my email at yahismagnified@gmail.com. Don't forget, guys, to purchase that merch, like, share, subscribe. With that being said, I say